Well, today at the CBC, we said farewell to two members of our family. Desmond Clinkett, a security officer, and reporter Mike Goddard are retiring from the studios in the Pine.
Dedication, commitment and loyalty were some of the words used to describe these two young men who are the latest to be bitten by the retirement bug. Desmond Clinkett, security officer, spent the majority of his 27 years with the corporation at the Sturgis site. He was a staunch trade union member and a mentor to those who worked with him.
There are times when I know we never had to worry about Sturgis once Clinkett was on duty. He was always able to take care of everything. He knew what to do. And he became a mentor in many ways to the other younger officers who would be assigned from time to time from the security companies.
Mike Goddard joined the CBC just over 7 years ago. He became not only Mr. Goddard among those who respected his talents as a journalist, but Uncle Mike to the younger reporters who valued his sound advice and guidance.
And he used to go behind the young reporters, pointing out certain little things to them that they were not aware of. So I could say that Mike has made a tremendous impact on our department during the couple of years I met him. And he really stood out among everyone. And he's always finding a story, say, I'm going to do this thing tomorrow, or I have an idea, let's work on it. And he made a big, worthwhile contribution to our newscast on a daily basis.
Both men were praised for their commitment to CBC by Acting General Manager Rodwell London and Board Chairman Mike Worrell.
And I hope that as you go into the world in these new adventures, you would go holding fast to those virtues that have made you such a value to this corporation. Do not abandon them. Do not be afraid, because your God will be with you still.
The management and staff here to say congratulations, and I wish you the very best in retirement. God's richest blessings, and most of all, excellent health.
And Mike, as usual, had words of advice for those he's proverbially leaving behind.
I don't come to work. I come to work. And that is something I'd like to suggest to most people around here. We need to take the job we do seriously. It is important. Because there's so many people out there depending on what we do. And when we do it haphazardly, that is what they get. They expect the best from us. And it is our duty to give them the best.
For us in the newsroom, it's not the end of an era, but just a short break in transmission for a man we've grown to love and respect.
Mike is the consummate professional, someone always willing to share his wealth of experience with his colleagues.
Mike was one of these people that you could depend on to assist you in anything. He was good at his job, he was good at mentoring people, and most of all, he always gave you some form of inspiration to get through the day.
Mike was very instrumental in my development as a young reporter, and I've learned a lot from him that will carry me through to my years as a journalist.
I would describe him as a producer's dream. He knows what he's about, he goes out, gets the story, and he's seldom wrong with regards to what he has to put together.
I first entered journalism in 2005 when I came to CBC. I knew barely anything about journalism at all. Mike Goddard taught me everything I know about journalism.
Gain a bit of knowledge from him as well. We work well together, and I would really miss Mike.
Happy retirement, guys. Job well done, time well spent. Michelle Arthur, CBC News.
Thank you, Michelle. Mike was, but Mike is and will continue to be one of God's children. I'm sure he'll continue his sojourn for the Lord whom he serves. That's our time tonight. Thank you for spending the time with us. I'm Pearson Bowen. For the crew, to all of you, good night. By God's will, we'll see you next week.